Wow, what a statement win from Florida State. Big time victory for the Seminoles. Great second half. Y'all let me know how I'm doing on my picks so far. I think of the top 5 games I had, I'm 3-1 so far. I did pick 2 upsets as well, but y'all let me know how I'm doing in this video below. But man, what a game by Florida State, right? LSU really controlled the game first half. Jaden Daniels was making some great throws. He was running the ball really well. 17-14 at the break. Florida State went on that 31-7 run in the second half. Basically shut them down until a late score when the game was pretty much out of hand. Defense shut them down. Jared Verse, great game. Farmer, great game. The difference in this game, I thought, both quarterbacks looked like they were rushed early. They were just like trying to do a little bit too much, Jaden Daniels and Jordan Travis included. But I think Mike Norvell did a good job of adjusting at halftime. They leaned more on their running backs. Yeah, they leaned more on their running backs than Trey Benson and Rodney Hill, who Rodney Hill looks like he can be a very impressive running back for them. He's very downhill runner, physical. And it looked like this Florida State just packed more of the punch in the second half, right? They were more physical. The offensive line really took over. They was manhandling LSU's defensive line in front seven, and they was able to run the ball, which really helped Jordan Travis, and I think it calmed him down. Now, obviously, we know he's a Heisman candidate, and he showed that tonight. I think it's the first time since 2013 when Jameis Winston did it. 4 passing touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown. So he had an incredible game, but I just want to say I think the second half adjustment from Mike Norvell to run the ball more offensively, take a little bit of pressure off his superstar quarterback, really helped them out. I think it was really important. And then also for Florida State, their defensive line took over, right? Jared Verse and all those boys coming down. Their linebacking corps was tackling well, and they just were not letting LSU get past. Like, if they was getting a catch, they were stopping them in their tracks. They wasn't getting yak. They wasn't getting yards after the catch, none of that. So I thought they did a really good job in the second half, just adjusting, putting less pressure on Jordan Travis, and then just being a collective team and unit. And they just out-physical LSU. LSU really didn't have any answers in the second half. And they scored, I think, on all 5 of their possessions in the second half of Florida State. So that's how you set a statement. But there's 2 guys I want to talk about as well. These 2 dudes right here was balling. I got to give Keon Coleman, he looked like he could be the top receiver in the game as far as college football. Now, right now, this currently goes to Marvin Harrison Jr., and I like Emeka Buka out of Ohio State. But, man, it don't even look like their quarterback can get them the ball. So it's like, obviously, we know how talented Marvin Harrison Jr. is, but if the quarterback struggling gets 2 superstars the ball, I don't know where that stands. But these 2 dudes right here, Johnny Wilson, 6'7", 7 catches, 104 yards. Keon Coleman was just going up, getting jump balls, was making big plays when he got it, getting big yak yards, breaking tackles, putting his shoulder down, doing great juke moves. I mean, these 2 are going to be a problem. And then it's like, if Florida State also incorporates that running game like they did in the second half and it's consistent, Florida State could be a problem, bro. I'm not going to lie to you. So, great win for them. And these 2 dudes are, I see when they said before the game we might have the best receiving corps in the country, they wasn't lying. I mean, they are right up there with Ohio State. And Ohio State might end up going below them when the season's done if that quarterback doesn't improve and get better and can't even get 2 superstars the ball. Now, real quick, for LSU, it's an adjustment game. Obviously, it's week 1. You can't let it be the barometer for your season, right? Because last year they lost this game 31-30, and they went on to play in the SEC championship game. They beat Alabama, won the SEC West title. So for LSU, we just got to adjust, run the ball more, get that more incorporated, take a little bit less pressure off Jaden Daniels. We had to run the ball a lot tonight, and they just got to get better in the secondary, I think. Better in the secondary, making more plays, and they can't get out physical, which is very much of a surprise. So I think that kind of attested more to Florida State. But they will have a good chance to recover. Got to play Grambling State, Mississippi State, so they'll be able to get back on track. I still think LSU is going to be a top 10 team in the country this season, and I think they're going to show it. It's just one of those games, man. We see it all the time. Week 1, kind of get beat, whooped on, and then you improve, and you improve, and you improve, and you end up battling for an SEC title and potentially a spot to get into national championship contention in the college football playoffs. So we'll see how Brian Kelly adjusts, but they got a couple things they could take away as well from this game. They did good in the first half, running the football, getting the ball to the playmakers. Defense did really good. They were physical. Second half, you see Florida State just take it to them. But I still think LSU will be a top 10 team when it's said and done.